Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel today. And I am on my way into work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a decent recording. I'm using my phone holder that's broke. So it's up there now, but sometimes when I go over bumps or dips or whatever, it falls down. And if it does, and I'm in the middle of traffic, I can't reach up there and fix it. So this may turn into a radio video where you don't see me, but you just hear my voice. And I hope that'll be okay with you if that's what happens. But as I said, I'm on my way into work, and I'm actually coming through the middle of town now because I have two surprises that I'm taking into work today. That car got too close behind me. I don't like it when people tailgate me like that. That's why I'm taking my car into the garage to have them check my lights. I've got a headlight on the front that's one of the high beams is out. That I know. But I can't check my brake lights by myself. And I don't know. I'm thinking my brake lights ain't working because I've been out in traffic and had more than one vehicle tailgate me extremely close. So I'm thinking maybe they're not seeing a brake light and they're not knowing that I'm slowing down or stopped or something. So I'm taking it into the garage as soon as I can to have them check all the lights. Check the turn signals, make sure they're working and everything. But anyway, on to the rest of the video. I have a couple of surprises that I'm taking in tonight for my client. The first one is I'm taking him in a Subway sandwich. That's where I just come from, the Subway. I went in there and got us 2 footlongs, one for him and one for me. And of course, I'm going to cut his in half. And he can have the other half for a later meal if he wants. Now, I don't even know if he likes Subway. I tried to ask him last night if he did, and it was clear to me that he didn't understand what I was asking him. He never heard of it, or he didn't know. Maybe he'd seen them and knew what they were, but didn't know that they were called Subways or footlongs or marine sandwiches or whatever. So I'm taking that into him today. And I know he likes sandwiches in general because I've been making him fried egg sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches, bologna sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, chicken salad sandwiches, pimento cheese sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and he's ate every single one of them that I fixed for him and acted like he enjoyed them. I know whenever he gets something that he doesn't like, he doesn't tell you about it. He doesn't say, I don't like that, I don't want that anymore, like some people would. He just leaves it on his plate. Doesn't eat it or tries to feed it to the dog. And I discovered that the morning that I made him sunny side up eggs. He ate everything on his plate except those eggs. And that told me right then that he didn't like them. And I asked his daughter when she came, and she said, yeah, he doesn't like regular eggs. He wants them scrambled. So I've been scrambling them from here on in because I know that's how he wants them. So I'm pretty sure he'll like this sandwich. I got us both the same kind. I got us that chicken teriyaki with sweet onion sauce, except on him, I had him put everything on it except the hot peppers because I didn't think that would be good for him. And I figure if there's something on there he doesn't like, he can, there goes my phone. He can pick it off. But I think he'll probably like it because he likes his vegetables. I'll try to fix this thing when I get to the stop sign up here. Anyway, and then I got mine the way I always get mine, which is with just black olives, spinach, and lettuce. That's all I ever get on my sandwiches. All right, we'll try to fix this again. So when I get there, we'll have our sandwiches. I'm going in early so that we can do that. Because usually when I get there around 5:30, 5:45, he's eating a sandwich. He's in there having something to eat. So I figured if I go in early tonight, I can catch him before he starts eating and give him the sandwich. And last night, I took in the cherry pies that I was telling you about and some ice cream for him. And he had that. Of course, I fixed me one too. And the way I did it, instead of buying a quart or a half a gallon or a pint or something like that, I got those little bitty individual ice cream cups. They're just about that big around. I figured with that, it's just the right serving of ice cream on those little pies. And then when the pie was gone, I can leave those there and he can have ice cream later on if he wants, because they're already portioned out. All he's got to do is take the lid off and have a spoon. He's not able to dip ice cream out, especially if it's frozen real hard. He has to have somebody there with him to help dip it out. So it wouldn't have been a good thing to get him a pint or a quart or a gallon or something like that, because he wouldn't have been able to get into it when he's there by himself. So the little bitty cup-sized ones like that are just perfect. So we had that last night. So that's surprise number one. I'm fixing to turn up here onto the highway and merge. So I'm going to quit talking when I do that so I can concentrate. I don't like highway driving because I don't like dealing with traffic. When I get on his road, it's a lot easier because it's just a 2-lane road and it's a country road. But I'll be so glad when I can get a new phone holder. This one is really messed up. It's just not even going to stay up. And when it does, it's cutting my head off. I have no head on the top of this thing. Yeah, it's totally messed. It's totally whacked up. It does not want to stay up at all. It's going to cause me to have a wreck messing with it. I'm not going to mess with it because when I do, I take my eyes off the road, and that's dangerous with traffic. In fact, I'm slowing down and I need to pick up so I can keep up with traffic. I'll just continue with it like that, and if it falls down, I'll just do the radio video. Anyway, that's surprise number one. And surprise number two, since the ceramic painting project was a total epic fail, I'm going to do another project with him, and that is we're going to make treats for his dog. I'm taking in some ingredients from my house, and then the rest of the ingredients will be there, and I'm going to have him sit at the table. I'm going to roll them out after I get the dough made and have him help me with the cookie cutters to cut them out, and then we'll bake them in the oven, and hopefully he'll be interested in that because it's for his dog. It won't take very long to do that once I get the dough mixed up and get it rolled out. I brought the rolling pin and the parchment paper, and like I said, some ingredients from my house. And then I will bring half of them home for my dogs, and the other half I will leave there for him. And I wish that I could videotape him while he's helping me do that, but until I get permission from his family to do that, I won't. But I will videotape his dog after we make the treats and show you her eating a treat. And I'm also going to try to include a little clip of his ceramic project, his little stagecoach, to show you exactly what he painted on it. It's not painted at all, except for what little dab he did. But I will include that. I will try to remember to include that in this video. So that's what I'm doing today. Taking in us some Subway, and they smell so good. I'm smelling them right now. I can't hardly wait to get there to have them. And we're going to have that and watch a little TV, make some dog treats, and just relax. And by the way, The locks that I ordered from Temu and put on the door, y'all ain't gonna believe this. He was totally able to figure out how to open them. I got up that morning after I put them up, and the front door was wide open, and the lock was completely dismantled and laying in the floor. So he had gotten up sometime during the night, and I didn't hear him. That's why I'm wanting to have the doors locked, in case I am so sound asleep that I don't hear him. And the back one, I went back there to check it, and the back door was open too. The lock was gone, completely gone. He had picked it up. He had taken it apart and picked it up and carried it off somewhere. I eventually found it later on top of the icebox. He had put it up on top of the icebox. But so that was a total bust. I could probably get my money back from Temu on them if I just contact them and tell them that they didn't do the job they were supposed to do. But I probably won't. I've got a friend that travels a lot and stays in hotels. I'll probably just box them up and give them to her for a Christmas present or for her birthday or something. So in the meantime, I figured out another way of securing the door locks, and I'll continue to use that until it doesn't work anymore. He's like a child in some ways, but he's not stupid, and he's pretty strong as far as, pulling on things and picking things up. He's got a little bit of strength left. Some things his mental capacity is diminished, and right now he's at the point where he's hallucinating and seeing things that aren't there, and he's making up stories. He's lying. He called his daughter one morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was in bed and I could hear him on the phone. I knew that he was calling somebody, but I'm not going to go in there and tell him, no, you can't use the phone, unless they tell me to. If they say, if you see him in there on the phone at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, stop him, then I will. But otherwise I'm not going to, because that's his house, that's his phone. But he called his daughter up and he told her to come and get him because he was there all alone by himself. He told her I wasn't there. I don't know if he didn't realize I wasn't there, or if he thought that I had left or what, but he told her I was gone and for her to come and pick him up. So she messaged me and asked me, was I at her dad's house? And I said back, yes, I was in the bedroom. And then she told me that he just called and told me that you were gone and he was there alone and wanted me to come and pick him up. So I just wanted to make sure that you weren't hurt somewhere in the house, that he didn't know about it, and make sure that he was going to be okay. I said, yes, we're both fine. I'm fixing to go in there and check the locks on the door. My phone just fell down again. I'm almost to my turn off. I'll be ending this soon anyway. But I assured her that we were both fine, that everything was cool, that he had just gotten in there and got on the phone like he does. He does that quite often. He doesn't have any concept of time. That's one of the areas where he's childlike. He doesn't realize at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's dark out that it's not just 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, that it's late. So my phone is falling down again. So I'm going to say goodbye for this video. And y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one. Here it is, the little stagecoach. Hi, Roxy. Okay, this is the backyard. This is the dog right here. This is Roxy. Her name is Shamrock. The people that got her from called her Rocky, and we changed her name to Roxy because it's a girl. And she's in her pen. See out there? That's the pen that they built for her. So this winter, we wouldn't have to go out on the ice to take her out. So I'm going to let her in now and give her her treat. You ready for your special treat? You ready for your treat? Okay. Get up here on the steps. These are the cookies that me and Mr. Hicks made tonight. This is a Hello Kitty one. Roxy gets this. That's her special treat for going out. And now she's going to run inside and go to Mr. Hicks. There she goes.